Why is it important to have follow-ups? Why is it important to keep a customer up to date all the time? It's exhausting to keep track of all your customers, every sales rep, every owner, every sales manager. You have to have a system that clearly shows all of the activity, all the communication, every phone call, text message, email. You need to see all of this. Otherwise, this is impossible to do. So I can see what Tisha and Kathleen and Cameron are all doing. Every single phone call is recorded. He calls in, their phone call is recorded. I can listen to it if I want. But then Kathleen takes notes, so I know what I'm getting into as a sales rep. The appointment's scheduled. Let him know I'm on the way. He responds. Everything in blue is a manual text. Everything in green is an automation. So automated text, automated email. He's responding to these things. Really important. Just letting him know, keeping him in the loop that we started his estimate. It's just because you're doing it doesn't really help the homeowner because they don't know that you're doing it. You have to let them know every single time. Hey, our team has started your estimate. Everything is important because it lets them know that you really care about their experience. They're worried about this whole process of how's this all going to work out. You're just keeping them top of mind, letting them know that they are important. Again, we send the quote. We use Sonnex quotes. They send an Xactimate. He gets an automated text message and email that says, hey, here's a link to ask him about the quote, but here's a link to financing if you need that. Because we noticed that the insurance was not paying enough. Shocker. So if they need to finance the difference or finance a deductible, which in this case he did, he had like a $6,000 deductible, and he did not have the cash to do that. So we were, again, solving his problems with automations. He responds to an automation. We continue to go back and we walk him through the process of how to work with the insurance. More automations happen. Again, that was July. Now we're still in July. More automations come because he's still dragging his feet. We've never met this homeowner. He's in the military, and he didn't have time to meet contractors. He responds to us. We give him more guidance. Kathleen calls, more notes. We're waiting on the adjuster. More automations go through just to kind of keep his idea about the roof top of mind. Again, I follow up manually. He responds. More automations go out because I called him. And truthfully, this was not a very from a salesperson's perspective, a mental challenge because he really wasn't responsive. But the automations kept us top of mind. So he's waiting for the adjuster. There was a difference between the insurance payout and what we were suggesting from our Xactimate. So we had to create a new quote, and it would just let the automation let them know that we were doing that. Also 52-second video of just showing like what's different about us and what types of roofs that we install. Send another quote, another 37-second video, just to kind of help him understand that we are a trustworthy business and we have a process for replacing roofs. He's finally sending the quote to the insurance. We go through all these things, more communication, more automations. You'll see the majority of this feed is actually automated, really important. And then we follow up again. This is October now. So it's October. He's really dragging his feet with this, and so is the insurance company. So it's really important because this storm actually happened in April, and he didn't reach out to us until July, and now it's October. When we did the roof last month, he finally signs the contract because he understands that we're using their numbers with our Xactimate. And then again, these automations, these follow-ups really, really help let him know that we're ready to move forward. And here's what to expect. We have a 1-minute video, what to expect on roof day. He gets it. Scheduled job. We give him, Kathleen sends an expectation of start date. Kathleen continues to communicate here, letting him know materials. And then this is all production management stuff. Dumpsters, he's letting us know that. We finished the job, but we have a bunch of pictures. The job scheduled, and we have a bunch of pictures of the job. Kathleen also sends him more company cam photos. We need to move the cars, trucks, dumpster, stuff like that. Again, when we finish the roof, again, this is that customer experience. If you forget to call, text, email, doesn't matter. In ProLine, you've moved the job to finished. We've finished the job. We've done our walkthrough. He has all the pictures, and we want to make sure that we get that 5-star review. So all this is then we go to collections. We have some more like waiting for money. We're trying to prompt him to continue to move forward. He's waiting for the money. Kathleen calls him. We're eventually going to get paid, but all this happens with clear communication and follow up. Attachments. He gets financed, closed. Everything's great. This is just an example of why it's super, super important to have consistent follow up, not just from the sales follow up, but from the entire customer experience. If you do this manually, it's exhausting. Use a technology that really helps you maintain top of mind. Doesn't matter which part of the process, the sales process or the production process or the review process, you need to be consistently communicating with homeowners because they're not thinking about their roof as much as you are whenever you're trying to sell it, build it, produce it, clean it, and get that review. Just another example of why you need to execute a follow-up process for every single job.